like we got viability up on EOS, but we still haven't even really. Well, I mean, I guess we have. EOS doesn't have that much on it. You are streaming. I am. Thank you for telling me. Funny enough, it gave me that, but not the Discord notification. I don't know when that is. Probably because it hasn't updated yet. Why is this labeled as important? I don't know why you miss me, Kevin. Kevin's a girl? Go back. Some guy. I don't even know who he is. You can finish loading, please. It's like a newsletter. Again, I think the problem might be stemming from. I think have I ever had a problem where it wouldn't load? I can't remember because it looks like it's stuck. Because I didn't hear anything either. Oh, there it goes. But the fact that it's on an external hard drive, it's reading from something else. So that might be causing an issue. Where am I going? Oh yeah, we were gonna go back to site 2. I was just tired last night.
So where's Kesh's grandmother?
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry. It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought...
What makes you think that one's a war story?
Think that's it? Let's do this!
Recording nav points for survey beacon placement. A trivial task.
Wasn't trivial to this technician. Lotus protocol. The job doesn't go unfinished.
What? Okay. Yeah, Sam. Shut up. Scan the research project. Oh, my tummy. My tummy is not happy today. started out playing. I've been up for a couple hours. Well, I've been up since 4, but well, more like 5, but it was like 4 something when I woke up. But yeah. I killed at least 5. I was playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead or something. That's what it's called. And yeah, I probably killed at least 5 people. They didn't make it very long.
Think they'll ever try moving back in here?
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now.
Civilians lived here, engineers, but they fought. This was theirs for a while.
I like that.
That body. What happened?
A scan might help us figure that out.
I tried not to smush it, but no. I actually read a story about the development of this game, and honestly it makes sense as to why it kind of ended up the way it did, but I mean, again, I really don't believe that it deserved the shit amount of hate it
Got
got.
him. You and that research station can put them together.
Thanks, Drac.
Parts for the Site 2 project? Check.
Because it's like, again, it's like I've watched maybe 10 tops videos of the Kingdom Come. Was it Kingdom Come Deliverance? That's what it is. And it looks like a good game. It looks like people are having fun with it. They really like it. Everything else, but man, those things. That game is glitchy as fuck. I have seen some of the weirdest things watching that. And it's just like, what the hell is happening? You know? And of course, that's how these people are acting. Just like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What is that? You know? And it's just kind of like, where's all the rabid hate for that? Of course, it's not what it is. It's, again, it's like BioWare had given in before to people being ticked off. Don't get me wrong, I intentionally went out and bought Mass Effect 3. The only reason I'm playing this game is because people were complaining about the ending of Mass Effect 3. I hadn't played a single Mass Effect game until people were complaining about the ending of Mass Effect 3. And then I went out and bought it. I bought them all. So, and I intentionally didn't download the update to the ending so I could see what people were bitching about. And believe me, I agree. There was definitely, what the fuck, you know, what the fuck just happened vibe, you know. But I honestly, I think that's just what happens. That people just thought, well, it's BioWare, and BioWare will give us, they are totally, you know, all about fan service, and let's just bitch, and we'll get what we want. What the hell? I don't remember this crack before. And I think that's what happened. They complained way too much, and Now they're complaining because they gave up on it. It's just like, well, no shit, they gave up on it. You guys acted like it was the worst piece of shit on the planet, you know? And so... And again, that's not me saying it didn't deserve some criticism. It does. It does deserve some criticism, but it didn't deserve the sheer amount of rabid hate that it got. So... Okay. I guess we could just do this really quick since it's right there. No, it's not. I was gonna say since it's right there in front of us, but it's not right there in front of us. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Havarl. Let's get ourselves a new Pathfinder. My favorite other Pathfinder. Because honestly, he reminds me of what John would have been. If he would have been on this ship instead of the Shepherd. He was Shepherd, so that's why it's just like you sit there and you think it's like there's that the pilot, right, of you know of the Hyperion, and you're just like, oh wow, you could have been Shepherd, right? You know, because he seems to have like the same backstory as Shepherd, but or at least one of the backstories. Is this the tunnel? Yes, it is. This is not the tunnel that I was talking about, or to get the other one, but it'll do. We can do this. Always forget how to get to this tunnel. Now I'll
Loot from our
remember.
outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close scan. Watch the grenade!
We good? Is that it? She's still shooting something.
I think that's Cat Tech. Stay alert. Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
I wonder if the Ark survived.
Let's hope so.
Get away from my truck.
PR11 Holor. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Right, we're killing him.
We killing him. Dead, dead, dead. The question becomes if we are able to yet. I don't know if we are. I'm cold, so I am wrapping myself in a blanket. Burr. Okay. Let's see. Let's back out of here. Again, tummy. If I make random owies, it's because my tummy is just being a jerk.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
These caves could be a good shelter, if people need it.
Wonder if there's anything hidden away back here.
I don't know, really. Yeah, like I said, I mean, that's kind of obviously malfunction, but, you know, whatever. Maybe I don't eat too easygoing on them. I don't know. Like I said, I got my fucking $60 out of it. What y'all doing right here? Get out of here. I played this game for months, from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. I was like addicted to it. It's really weird. It's like the only way I could really describe it is that I was kind of addicted to playing it. Okay, never had that happen before.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Come on, kids. Okay, drive it up. Not Liam. Don't let Liam drive it up. Oh my.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Hello?
Hi. Nigel. My brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone. We won't build the future here in Andromeda together. But knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry on my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best. Aw. Please keep looking. She apparently is very PB-like in teal. Handsome. wasn't talking to you, Thor. I think he got flustered. Beep beep.
Wait, Lexi, your dad was Turian? That explains so much.
What's that supposed to mean? Here we go.
You know, how uptight you are.
I am not uptight.
Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
Yeah, lay off, BB. We still don't have any pods. Oh, I forgot. I can collect reward. Oh, that's what that box was. I thought... Oops. Extra.
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jarl feels about this.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the Initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Gil, you're really starting to consider... Are you just cleaning it now?
Hey, Drac. Devil's advocate, okay?
Go for it.
With the Ket entrenched here and things as they are, maybe we should focus our efforts on leaving this cluster.
You mean quit? Run away?
Well, we came to find a new home, not a new enemy, right?
We knew this was a possible scenario, and we took the jump anyway.
What she said.
You alright, friend?
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon's ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go-around.
Nope.
We'll be winging it, as usual.
I'll get my tools. Just... stay out of the Scourge, huh?
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the
Wait,
odds of
Douglas
getting the
is
card you
actually
need
intending
are
to do that.
greater than the bet, make the bet.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay, now we're gonna go after the new Pathfinder. Direct. And Cora was downstairs. Joel is good. Okay, nobody wants to talk to us. Wait, where's Liam? Where's Liam? Liam might want to talk to us. Oh, he might be in the crew thing.
Caught you napping. Do all Angara snore, or just you?
Do all humans whimper in their sleep? Or just you?
Backs out slowly. I don't want to know what I do in my sleep. Especially find out there's people staring at me in my sleep. All right,
I'm
let's
going
go.
to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
You probably saved your life, Miss. Almost choked on my tongue. Okay, so it's 100% viability.
Tracking a remnant architect.
The one we fought ended up in orbit? Amazing.
Okay. Boop.
This is home. Our ancestors came from this system, from Havaru. It looks so small from here.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. I found something.
Boop. It is really beautiful. Oh, poop.
Sending the nav point for Darpalev. That's where the Moshai's team should be.
I meant to take Joel.
It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait,
He's
I
the
don't
winner.
think his...
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Flying shrimp. Right.
Bringing us in.
Yep. Ah.
Ryder, I will meet you at Darpalev.
Okay. Again, I meant to take you with me, and I forgot.
I thought Aya was beautiful. This blows it away.
If there's a vault here and it's working, I wonder why it didn't show up on the map in EOS.
I don't know about this, Joel. It's risky letting a stranger wander about Havarl. You know the dangers.
I offered to accompany him, but he doesn't want my help.
It was an accident, I'm sorry.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you? I don't think it's wise for you to be in Angaran territory without an Angaran escort. I know Haval. That, and you're already in danger of being shot on sight by Rokar.
He's not wrong, Ryder.
Think about it.
I'll give it more thought and let you know if I change my mind.
Thank you.
Tell me more about Havarl.
Our histories point to Haval being the homeworld of the Angara. We built a civilization here, and then spread throughout the cluster. Then the Scourge came and destroyed it all. It took time, but we recovered.
I have to go. We'll speak again later.
Of course. I'll be here.
Jarl has been telling me all about your rescue of the Moshai. I am honored to meet you, Pathfinder Ryder.
I thought you were just saying.
Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
I know how to work remnant tech. I can help you.
We've tried everything we can think of. I suppose it's worth trying this. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again. I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
If it gets me on your good side, I'm in.
That's reassuring, assuming you mean well. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
These house guests, I assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators, too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
wish I knew why some days my teeth felt like they are just smashed against one another. Hurts, you know. And other days they're fine.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Is that the loadout? No. Sorry, Drac. I actually meant to take Joel. Give me a minute. BRB. see here. I remember selling more stuff, but apparently I didn't. Alright, kids. Let's go.
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred... We've got targets!
Let's try this game. Here. Again, I really, really wish that I could pull out the melee weapons without with the gun, because it's like a wasted second.
Pathfinder, the computer system appears to be damaged.
Let's see if we can recover anything from it.
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
The risk was worth it. We just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
All I heard is there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
And again, that totally makes sense as to why that doesn't fully translate, because it's more like a saying, you know what I mean? Especially in English, you know what I mean? All I heard was this, you know, was that there was a chance. And, of course, that doesn't really make sense to her, you know? So... Come on, Zap. Wasn't... I want to say that... No, I know where it is. Never mind. It's the ingredient for Dutch, but it's not here. It's somewhere else. Okay, we got... Yeah.
One less to worry about.
Where are you going, Vetra?
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
Cat!
Protect Soldier!
Took one out.
What? Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's do this really quick. Apparently we triggered them already. We might as well go in there.
Ryder, Tholdia lives near here. She's our best lead to finding Aksul.
Cat!
Protect Tholdia!
Zap got all up in there, didn't he? Alright, nobody. Yeah, he's fine.
Rokar. They died fighting.
Aksul must have sent them to watch over Tholdia.
Oh, no, he did. I read that data pad.
Locked. I'll override it.
Don't come any closer.
Tholdia, we're here to help.
Don't touch me.
I just want to help.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The Ket are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Exul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thordia. Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Axul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshai. I was hoping to keep her out of this. She's always had a blind spot when it comes to Axul. Come on, let's go.
How do you keep getting in the way? Hmm? Something else here? Nightmares, nightmares, nightmares. Is that? Is that outside? More branches fell last night. It's crazy. It's like this tree's gonna be dead. It's like that. I mean, honestly, there's gotta be something wrong with it. All of its branches falling off like that. But I mean, apparently branches were kind of snapping all over the place the other day, but that's the thing. It's like yesterday, some more broke, and we didn't have any snow or any. Well, we had some like sleet, but that was it. And it wasn't sticking to like the trees or anything like that because it was already, you know, balls of ice, which were still on the ground this morning, which I found was kind of funny because it's like it's cold enough that you know, it's like in between hail or sleet, you know, it never melted. So
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
Hi, sir.
We'll find out.
Don't stay here, visitor. It's not safe, and I can't be responsible for you. You should have warned me you were coming.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Making sure the fires don't get worse. I'm a surveyor and engineer from the station. I need to divert fuel from the pipes buried here. That will cut off the flames eventually.
What caused these fires? Is there an emergency?
This Dar used to be a much larger settlement. Wildlife overtook it. Destroyed above and below. Plant roots ruptured an underground fuel pipeline. A stray spark lit these fires.
I'll get going. Be careful.
You too, Ishari. That went well.
Okay, cutie muffin. Goodbye.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading. And done. You did it.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Watch out for Rokar and Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That means you.
Charming.
I was gonna say, I thought there was a container.
We're not alone.
Oh, hey. And it loves you. Alright, let's go. Excuse you, sir? I apparently just shoved my self right inside that darn thing.
Excellently done.
Alright, kids. And today's gonna be one of those days where the headset just doesn't want to sit. Do I have skills? I do. Which one did it say I needed for? Oh, I just need to get it to level 6, I think, to get that last. Trying to get my other holster so I can carry my shotgun.
If you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Let's be careful around the native flora, okay, everyone?
Weird glowy mushrooms. My day's complete.
Okay. Oh, Lord. This is where the ingredient for Dutch goes. Everybody good? Alright, Zap. Yeah, I think it's a two. There it is. I'm always like, how many ingredients do I have over 3 playthroughs?
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
Well, why would you Goober? You know what? Oh, I guess we can't use a key.
Okay, let's find these glyphs.
Maybe we can use
Wonder
it.
if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I probably can use it after I find the glyphs.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
I'm just tired of not being able to pick those jerks up.
Reading of the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Hey!
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Jal?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
Zach, what are you doing? This is purple. Something purple there. Maybe broken part of the field?
Make sure not to eat anything here, or let any sap stick on your skin.
Wasn't planning on it.
Yeah. She's kind of used to that thing. She can't really just eat whatever.
Hostiles ahead!
Yeah.
Excellent shot.
Get him off, get him off. Yeah.
Take cover! Grenade!
I'm trying.
Someone help me!
Get him then. Put that down. You. Put that back.
That's it. Good work.
Hey Zap, I wish I could remodify you to heal me. Field medic Zap.
We've got targets!
Whoops. Shit. Got it, call your butt.
Heads up! Rokarand!
Turians?
Those are Natanus uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark?
Watch the grenade!
Trying. Excuse me? I see you. Me too. I'm doing too.
Pulling out the fancy moves.
Reinforcements! Targets eliminated.
Ooh. No friends? Keep wondering about the other arcs. Maybe they fared better and are mounting a rescue. Just hope it's not the humans. Arrogant bastards will never let us forget. I'm here! Here I am, human Pathfinder. Something wrong with this planet. This plant sprout up behind you. Okay. Come on, me while I go through your junk. Okay. Hey, man.
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Ryder, human Pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
What? Like their laundry?
More like classified assassinations and espionage. The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanis hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. Most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from Natanis are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
Sounds like a plan.
You go left, I go right?
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
Avatar. Again, I love Avatar. It's just, I think it's because, again, he reminds me of what John probably would have been if he wouldn't have ended up being like Shepard. You know.
If the Nexus made it, maybe we're not alone.
Nope, not alone. My question is, though, how did the nice, the nice Angaran not find them and tell them that there were humans roaming around, or other aliens roaming around, Yeah.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
You think piles of scrap are really that important right now?
That scrap might include data modules, fuel cells, things we don't want hostile aliens to have.
I see your point.
If you find anything from Ark Natanis, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Magnets. Yeah, it is.
Pathfinder?
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock in what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Not that I can tell. That's kind of the point of classified ops.
Well, we're 600 years
Surely
out.
you can bend the rules after 600 years.
Bending the rules. Yeah, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council. Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
Saren? The rogue Spectre who led the Geth attack on the Citadel?
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine. Mason convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
Take care, Avitus.
Likewise, Ryder.
You know, I don't know who said that, but you should probably tell. Oh, maybe this lady here. Well, that's Avitus. He moved. Oh, wait, no. No, her. That's her. Avitus is over there. Okay, yeah, no, ma'am. You should probably go tell Avitus that, because, you know, he probably doesn't think very highly of himself.
If those floaty remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
I'd been pissed too. I mean, let's just admit it. When them floaty bastards pushed me off the edge, I'd be a little, yeah, pissed. Good thing. Ryder.
Get ready to fight!
You like my fire sword? They burn. You can't have it. Ow. Ooh. I don't know if I heard that. It was a very crunchy sound. And it was my wrist.
Alright, now I'm pissed.
I'm hurt bad!
You did. Oh, okay. Whoa. Alright, you kind of blended into that guy eventually.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
You know that. Go get repaired, buddy.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Power booster?
Crash site Avela mentioned.
You want to give it to her, buddy?
Activating automated forward station deployment. Arc attack. This debris tagged for salvage.
Okay, we can get out of here now. Or at least out of this ditch. Oh, here it is.
One more for us.
Look, some flashbacks to other lives. Except, you know, instead of us, it was me. One more me. Yeah. Sorry. 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 Haha. Get over there. Whoa, whoa. Dang it. Whoa. Okay, that guy is not getting hurt. keep missing. Shouldn't be shooting at the right same spot he was before, but apparently the angle was enough. I guess I don't know. What the hell did you just do, boy? No, you did.
Got them all. Get ready to fight!
I think we're done.
We're not alone.
Strike now!
I need help!
There was something over here. Oh, the debris, I think.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Oops. Sorry, that's not really what I wanted to do, but I guess it doesn't work.
Shields are up! I'll take their fire! Alright, now I'm pissed.
Oh, man. Hey! Which one to use? Throwing grenades, but, you know, I was standing right there, you jerks. Alright, hang on a second, BRB. blankie. Ouch. And move the controller over here. And arm blanket. I love my Snuggie, but it's downstairs. So, here we are. I have to use 2 different blankies.
Here they come!
Yeah. I should have looked outside to see if we still had a... Excuse you. Ow, ow, oh god, that... I hit... Yeah, it's like one of those things I actually get paid for, I think. I have to look. It's like they're no longer properly attached to my body and it just kind of twisted weird. I hope y'all are fighting somebody else. Thank you. Shit. I know, there's no cover. What are you gonna do?
Excellently done.
I think that's how I usually die. Oh, what though? I thought it was a breacher. Nope.
Undocumented mineral nearby path.
There's a healing thing right there. Okay. There's a lot of debris lying around here.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
I should probably take pills today. It's like, I think we have more clouds, but I'm not sure. But we probably just have a front moving right over top of us.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
This is causing a headache, joint pain. I mean, it's just a mess. Plus other, I mean, it's just terrible. It's a terrible day for pain, I guess. At least my hand doesn't hurt anymore. The nerves calmed down.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
We got one more.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
You weren't lying. Kira had told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
After everything you've faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen. Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding, and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest? Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
No transports available. Emergency support for cat attacks. All of them. Old man Rouge. What's he doing here?
Hello.
What?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm clearly in the wrong place.
You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, you can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Haval's other regions suit me just fine, but here... Oh no, I don't do well in this fierce wilderness.
City boy.
You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Palev was established.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
I won't bother you further.
I
Very
forgot
well.
we needed to talk to Liam.
Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
Hater taters.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Ryder.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yes, please. XP. Excuse me. Silent and deadly. They're all silent and deadly. I don't think she's silent and deadly. Yeah, she won't do these. Okay. Remnant hostage. Scary. Or slam. Wait. Mm-hmm.
As if any of your meals passed the bucket test.
You lost me.
Picture your favorite food. Now picture it in a bucket beside a barn. Would you still eat it?
Do all humans try to ruin everything? Or just you?
Be careful around the ship, okay?
These things make for a good snack. Or target practice.
Leave him alone.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
I don't understand this bucket. I'm with Jal here. It's like, what does that even mean?
So the Turians kick out the Genophage, basically destroy our people, and they get a pat on the back and a seat on the council. And what do I get? A medal.
A medal? From who?
My buddy made one out of a piece of scrap and pinned it to my chest. Still got it somewhere.
That vault on Aya was so gorgeous.
So alive.
And Meridian might be the key to the others.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it. Like everything in Helios.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Those Asari refugees were a real help. Now to find the survey ship they mentioned.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Sorry. Shit. At least they fixed that bug. You have new emails. No, I don't. I just checked them. I thought you wanted to talk to Evra. Maybe again. I don't. Most of these things that I'm having a problem with, not something I had a problem with before. So again, it makes me wonder if it's just because it's not actually on the PS4. CV.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
At least one of the first contact situations went well.
Right? The Ket. Habitat 7. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus Science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding? Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now, movie. Right.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Oh, okay, now where do we need to go? I mean, I guess we can go to we're on this side of the map, though. We probably can go to Dora. Whoomp. Whew, God.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Yeah, well, we gotta go past Aya anyway. We might as well.
She's back. The aliens, they rescued her.
Wait, you mean the Moonshine?
Yes!
Start above. I'll go tell the others now.
Hello.
When you have a Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies. Navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are. Strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron.
A Voneron? That's very... I don't know what.
Ah, linguistics, not my strength. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer? You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Any news? The numbers.
I'm sorry, Governor Shy's schedule is full.
I know for a fact she takes a break at the same time every afternoon.
That's her time, Arbiter, not yours.
I don't know how I'm expected to do my job under these constraints.
Improvise. Pathfinder? As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
I thought I'd proven they have nothing to worry about.
You are one person. They want the Nexus to hear our voices. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
I thought he wanted to talk to me. It's like, I don't remember talking to you before. Little stunt by the... Oh, this little stunt.
you believe this place? Here's your golden world.
Unfortunately, already occupied.
Well, yeah, but it's here. Shows it's possible. That's something. There's just so much to see.
He's got fruit right next to him.
These Angara are stronger than they look.
What did you do?
Getting into trouble, Drac? Do I need to keep you on the ship?
Not what I meant. Just thinking it can't be easy to be Angara under the Ket's boot. Old Krogan like me can relate.
Do I need to keep you on the ship?
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
So you work here.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Alright, see you later.
I'll let you get back to it.
Whoop.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their effort. It's not their fault.
Y'all are nosy.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havara?
Yeah.
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
If it makes you that happy, I'll gladly dig up a few more.
Do you offer priceless relics to every Angara you meet?
Only the special ones?
I'll keep that in mind. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure.
For you? Anything.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the sound of that.
Oh.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you, and you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
What?
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Where's Peebee? There she is. Careful, crazy pants.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding and attractive. Nice combination. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
And attractive. I don't think she's ever said that before. Bye, baby. I don't think she's ever said you're understanding. I don't think she's ever said any of that, honestly. I'm trying to remember what she said before. Okay, so we need to buy the thing for Sumi. I think that's it. Oh, wait, no, there's something else here. Oh, that's right.
Ryder, take a break and enjoy the view with me.
Okay.
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm facing
I could get
right.
used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
You're relaxed here. There's a sparkle in your eye.
I am. Thank you. It's nice of you to notice.
You're... interesting. I like to notice.
I always do that. I always face the wrong way. Because you have to face him to get... Well, I guess not. I guess when we get into later, we find out who we end up with. It'll be a mystery. Except for Liam and Suvi. We already know that won't happen. Right, Jack? Alright, let's go.
walk away empty-handed.
Go home. Usually he edits them, but we're not going to this time because we have one more playthrough to get through.
It would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade. Did you run all the way down?
I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renav. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
That's the thing that happens a lot. Most people don't, you know, they think, oh, I'm going to go to this place because it's beautiful, you know, and then they've done something terribly stupid.
Arbiter Renner told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Yeah, okay.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
I picked that up right. Make sure I did, I guess. For some reason when I thought when I picked it up, I picked it up. How are you doing?
You have questions? Be quick.
What else did your scan reveal about me?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is inhospitable to human biology. You won't have it easy.
Never have. How do humans stack up against your people in the Ket?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
How do you stay busy when you're not scanning strangers from another galaxy?
I research and develop organic tactical equalizers.
That sounds scary.
Yeah.
Only to those who threaten ire.
Did you scan me on your own? Or did someone put you up to it? Paran? Ephra?
I'm a scientist. I want to understand anything outside my knowledge and experience.
All that information you collect is for personal use?
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
It can't have been easy, holding out by yourselves against the Ket.
Before them, it was the Scourge. Our entire civilization was almost wiped out. Centuries of rebuilding.
It says a lot that you've made it this far.
We'll go much further.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, yes. Go.
Invest in your personal protection. Shield yourself.
The fire tornadoes over there. You know what? I think I'm going to stop for now and take a nap because I am really tired. I've had all these joint pain and stuff this morning. Plus I got up at 4. So I think I'll take a nap and then we'll come back later. How's that sound? Alright. Thanks for watching and we will see you next time. Bye bye.